Hi, and welcome back to Winging It, the show where I'm gonna wing it making some food. Today I'm gonna be making some lobster rolls and zucchini fries. Welcome to the chat. So this is gonna be another quick cooking day. Probably shouldn't take more than 20 minutes. And the only thing that really needs to be cooked is the zucchini fries, so that's where we're gonna start. I got some lobster from Wegmans, less than half a pound. And to make zucchini fries, I got these two zucchinis here that I'm gonna actually just cut up like you would regular fries. So, gonna cut off the ends here, discard those, cut it in half. Then I like a thin fry, so I'm gonna cut it one more time, cut it in half once, and then just slice into fries. Yeah, I like a nice thin fry, like a McDonald's fry, myself. There's that one. Now for this one, same thing, just taking it. If you can see where the blade is, I'm putting it right between half and half so we get nice thinner fries. Cut this in half again. And slice the fries. I don't mind the skin, but if you don't want the skin, you can always peel that off. But it's like a dirty fry sort of situation. I actually think I'm only going to do one of these zucchinis. Two of these might be a bit too much for me today. I'm not that hungry. So I'm just going to put this one away, actually. I can play some COD tonight. Alright, this one's getting put away. Alright, so now we have fries. Next thing to do is we need to be prepared to put these into. Right now, I've got some hot oil heating up right here on the stove. It's just sauteing olive oil in a very little layer. You'll see that once I get there. But I have to prepare the egg wash and breadcrumbs for the zucchini fry. Instead of breadcrumbs, though, we're going to be using pork panko. Pork panko has no carbs. All right, so I want to grab a third plate just for these zucchini fries to live on. Then I could just put these over here. All right. So I got two plates here. First plate, we're going to be putting our egg wash in, which is just some liquid egg. You can use real egg if you want. Just enough so that I can coat all of them. Then I'll salt and pepper this. Always important, salt and pepper your egg wash because that's going to be making direct contact with your food. Then on this one, I'm going to be putting the pork panko. And with the pork panko, it's already very salty, so I like to just pepper it. All right, let's give that a nice mix. Try to break up any clumps in the pork panko so that they don't clump over there. All right, then next mix of this. Try to get all the seasoning to get mixed around. There we go. Now I'm going to be bringing these over here, and I'm going to be egg washing, breadcrumbing, and then putting right in the pan. See if I can get a good camera angle of that. All right. So here's the oil. It's already heated up a bit, a little too hot. Actually, I'm going to turn it down a bit. And if you can see, it's pretty liquidy right now, and there's just a thin layer of it. That's all we need because we're just going to be flipping these when it's time. All right. So that's not the best camera angle. Let's go do the other side. Yeah. That's precariously balanced on my sink, but whatever. All right. So, yeah, basically what I want to do is just working in a few batches at a time. I'm just going to take a handful. I'm going to egg wash them. Then I'm going to take one at a time, throw it in here, and using a different handful of the breadcrumbing part so that you don't get too much egg on it. Picking it up, throw it in the hot oil. Yeah. Just a little tedious. You got to just keep going at it. And the reason we're putting the pork panko on these is because it helps it give it that nice crunch that you expect with a French fry that you would not get from a zucchini. Throw all these in here. Mix them around. Try to get everything to have its own amount of egg on it. Try not to drop anything else in again. Alright. Pick up a handful. Shake off a little of the egg if you still has a little egg on it. Move it around the panko. Come on. Pick it up. Throw it in. Yeah, starting to get a lot of egg on my hand. Another thing you can do, which I'm going to actually switch to that now, is if I grab a plastic bag, like a Ziploc, and this is actually an easier, it's basically going to be shake and bake. I take a Ziploc bag, I take all this panko, put it in, make sure that it's like evened out on the bottom. Then I'm going to take these with egg wash, shake them off, throw them in. Then leaving some air in the bag, I'm going to shut it. And then I'm just going to shake it. And now they should be nice and coated. Or they seem to be refusing. I think the panko might be a little wet right now. So I'm going to add a little extra dry panko because it's going to look like really clumped. So I'm just going to shake a little extra in here. Same thing. Try to get that air bubble shake. Alright, these should be ready to go now. I can just take them from here, throw them in. Definitely not as coated as doing it one at a time, but a lot faster. Trying to get them all down into the oil. Some of these that need to be flipped. Oh yeah, you could definitely see the difference between where I shook it versus where I was putting them in individually. And you can definitely see the issue with using the shake and bake bag. It really muddies them up. So I'm gonna just take all of this and throw it away. We don't need it anymore. Shouldn't have thrown away one. Whatever. All right, gonna grab a paper towel. I don't want to go on the counter, so I have to grab another plate because I'm an idiot and I wasted a plate. But yeah, once these start getting done, we're gonna be pulling them out individually, throwing them onto this plate, and immediately salt them. That's a very important thing to do when you're frying food. Immediately salt it right when it's out. And I'm gonna show you what this looks like in here. You can see my shame for not trusting my try and true technique of doing one at a time and getting lazy. Once I remember to put on the camera next time. Alright. Yeah. You can definitely tell which ones had the right amount of breadcrumbs on them and which ones are just being cooked in oil. But things like these ones, they should be done. So I'm taking these ones out. You can see they're nice and golden brown on all sides. And I'm putting them right on this paper plate here with paper towels on it. Basically, all the good looking ones are the ones that come out first. Put these back in. And then, now that they're out, immediately put some salt on them. And now I just need to make sure these are all turned the cooking way. I mean, these will still be good. They just won't be as good as the ones that I just put on the plate. Like, hot oil does amazing things. Come on. Alright. Those will be done in a minute. Switch back to the camera. Alright. Move these over. Give this a taste. Very good. Alright. Now these should be done. Turning this off. And all these on the plate. Salted. Alright. Fries are ready. Now we're gonna make our lobster and also a dipping sauce for the fries. I'll start with the dipping sauce. So I'm grabbing a little container here. I got mayonnaise, I got garlic, and I got some lime. First thing I'm gonna be doing is not actually that garlic part. I'm actually starting with the mayonnaise part. What a twist. So I'm gonna get about a tablespoon of mayonnaise out of here, maybe a little more. Just a little bit more. Because I don't like to over mayo my lobster and I need the oils. I'm gonna grab a piece of garlic. By a piece, I mean a couple good pieces of garlic, and we're gonna be making an aioli. Come on. There we go. So I'm gonna grab a couple of these big boys. Ooh, that's a real big boy. Maybe a handful of them. Not really a handful, but you know what I mean. And this is a microplaner. Microplaner is a very easy way to make garlic paste without all the other unnecessary things you have to do. All you have to do with this is grate it against it. And it's a lot easier than using an actual grater or like, what's the other one called? well, yeah, like a hand grater or something. The microplane that has much smaller holes in it, so it really pastes it up. Highly recommend a microplaner. All right, there's one garlic. I like my aiolis very garlicky. That's why I'm using 3 of these big boys. 2 of them. And number 3. Just try to get all that garlic out of there. Throw this in the sink. There you anymore. Now we're gonna add some lemon juice. Just a couple squirts, maybe 3. And then some salt and pepper. Whenever you're dealing with garlic oil, salt's always your friend. And pepper's just its best friend. Mixing this together. Very good. Alright, lobster time. Actually, that's missing something. What is it missing? A little more lime juice, I think. I'm gonna throw in a couple more squirts of this. 3 more. It's missing that like acidity that I want in a aioli. That's why it's important to taste your food while you're cooking, or else tasteless food. All right, for the lobster, I'm just gonna be taking this container that I came in. I'm gonna be picking up these lobsters and you can't see that. Let me pull you up a bit. And yeah, I'm just gonna be picking up these lobster pieces of meat and pulling them apart by hand. That way, they're more bite sized when it goes on the sandwich. Looks like I got all claw meat too, which is amazing because I love claw meat. Yeah, just trying to break these in, the big pieces up, but not too much, you know. It's good to see chunky lobster in a lobster salad. It's good lobster too. All right. So into this, I'm gonna only be putting a little bit of mayonnaise. I only want to like put a sheen of mayonnaise on the lobster, so that much mayo. We're also gonna salt it. Salt in food is important. And then we mix it all together. Right in the container can. All right. Perfect. All right, now time to plate. Got my plate here. Grab my zucchini fries. I'll put the bad ones at the bottom and hide my shame with these ones. Then I'm going to be grabbing a piece of romaine lettuce, a couple pieces actually for our structural integrity. So we have a head of romaine here. I'm just going to pull off 2 of these pieces of romaine, the ones that aren't broken like these ones. These ones are just trash to me because I only use romaine for sandwiches. Alright, so I get these 2 pieces of romaine. And we use the 2, structural integrity. And we're going to break them off right about here. So we get a nice little, like as a sub roll or a hot dog roll. We're going to take our, where'd my fork go? Right there. We're going to take our lobster salad. We're just going to put it all in here. We just get it into a position I like because it's going to be overflowing with lobster salad. Oof. Whew. It's a thick boy. I could actually probably do double 2 sandwiches, which is a better look anyway. So I'm going to do that. Grab another couple pieces of romaine. I don't know if romaine lettuce got hit by a truck or something, but it's not pretty lettuce right now. All right. Same thing. Let's try and make just as long. Which this one we don't have to really do as much because these are mostly inside pieces. I'm just gonna pile it up right on the thing. Try to get all this excess out. Now I can place them together. Come on. I want you to be pretty. That would work. All right. Picture time. Let me move you guys to a different position while I get this picture. Gotta move a lot of stuff out of the way of the camera. Something like that. Yes. That's gotta be good. Let me just actually double check that picture. I don't like bad pictures. Yeah, it's a good picture. Alright. Let's give it this taste. Grab one of these zucchini fries. Dunk it in. Such a good way to eat them. Let's try this lobster roll. That's so good. Light mayo, that's the important thing for lobster. You want the lobster to be the star of the show, not the egg. That's gonna be it though. Quick meal, good meal, expensive meal, but totally worth it. Especially if you just want something to treat yourself with, go like this. That's gonna be it for me though today. Have a good night, and my hair is going insane. Have a good night and keep being good.